Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our Good Friday Stations of the Cross. The Stations of the Cross follows the journey of Jesus from the Garden of Gethsemane through to his being placed in the tomb. So we will have Station 1 here, and we will end up with Station 11 back in here. Meanwhile, as we go to each station, we will be carrying the cross with us and stopping it at each station to do a reading. Now, I invite you to feel as you are moved by the Spirit. If you would like to do a reading, just step up and I'll hand the microphone over to you and your particular reading, and that way we can all participate in one way or the other. So welcome here today, and I welcome our online congregation as well. Glad that you can join us for this holy day in the Christian calendar. And you'll be able to join us as we'll be filming it all, and it will all be going online. So Station 1, Jesus in Gethsemane. Then Jesus went with them to a place called Gethsemane, and he said to his disciples, "Sit here while I go over there and pray." He took with him Peter and the two sons of Zebedee and began to be grieved and agitated. Then he said to them, "I am deeply grieved, even to death. Remain here and stay awake with me." And going a little farther, he threw himself on the ground and prayed, "My Father, if it is possible, let this cup pass from me, yet not what I want, but what you want." Then he came to the disciples and found them sleeping. He said to Peter, "So could you not stay awake with me 1 hour? Stay awake and pray that you may not come into the time of trial. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak."
There when they crucified my Lord. Were you there when they crucified my Lord? Were you there when they crucified my Lord?
Jesus is betrayed by Judas and arrested. Immediately while he was still speaking, Judas, one of the 12, arrived. And with him there was a crowd with swords and clubs from the chief priests, the scribes, and the elders. Now the betrayer had given them a sign, saying, "The one I will kiss is the man. Arrest him and lead him away under guard." So when he came, he went up to him at once and said, "Rabbi," and kissed him. Then they laid hands on him and arrested him.
Now Peter was sitting outside in the courtyard, and a servant girl came and said, "You also were with Jesus the Galilean." But he denied it before all of them, saying, "I do not know what you are talking about." And when he went out to the porch, another servant girl saw him, and she said to the bystanders, "This man was with Jesus of Nazareth." Again he denied it with an oath, do not know the man." After a little while the bystanders came up and said to Peter, "Certainly you are also one of them, for your accent betrays you." Then he began to curse, and he swore an oath, "I do not know this man." At the moment the cock crowed, And then Peter remembered what Jesus had said, "Before the cock crows, you will deny me 3 times." And he went out and wept bitterly.
There when they crucified my Lord. Were you there when they crucified my Lord? Oh, sometimes it causes me to tremble. Were you there when they crucified my Lord?
Jesus speaks to his mother and the beloved disciple. And that is what the soldiers did. Meanwhile, standing near the cross of Jesus were his mother and his mother's sister, Mary, the wife of Clopas, and Mary Magdalene. When Jesus saw his mother and the disciple who he loved standing beside her, he said to his mother, "Woman, here is your son." Then he said to the disciple, "Here is your mother." And from that hour the disciple took her into his own home.
Were you there when they crucified my Lord? Were you there when they crucified my Lord? Oh, sometimes it causes me.
After these things, Joseph of Arimathea, who was a disciple of Jesus, though a secret one because of his fear of the Jews, asked Pilate to let him take away the body of Jesus. Pilate gave him permission, and so he came and removed the body. Nicodemus, who had first come to Jesus by night, also came, bringing a mixture of myrrh and aloes, weighing about 100 pounds. They took the body of Jesus and wrapped it with the spices in linen cloths, according to the burial custom of the Jews. Now there was a garden in the place where he was crucified, and in the garden there was a new tomb in which no one had ever been laid. And so, because it was the Jewish day of preparation and the tomb was nearby, they laid Jesus there.